The flat woven dhurry is an integral part of India's cultural heritage. It was used by both commoners and royalty for flooring, bedding, and even packaging. In its simplest form, it served everyday needs. But when woven with fine fibers and golden threads, it graced the grandest palaces. By the 1960s, though, the dhurry had nearly vanished. The man who revived it, reinventing it with wool, cotton, and silk, and taking it global, was Shyam Ahuja. Based in Mumbai, Ahuja's dhurries, rugs, and linens were coveted not just in South Bombay and South Delhi, but by icons like Princess Diana, Bill Gates, and Nelson Mandela. Later, Ahuja worked out of New York until his passing in 2021. Last month, his eponymous brand was acquired by another pioneering Indian company, Jaipur Rugs. Jaipur Rugs is one of the world's largest handmade carpet makers, with 2024 revenues of 975 crore rupees. Its clientele includes many of India's billionaires, royal families in the Middle East, and the White House. But Jaipur Rugs is more than a global luxury brand. It has empowered thousands of women weavers across several states in India. The journey began in 1978 in Chiru, Rajasthan, when N.K. Chaudhary started with just 2 looms and a handful of weavers. His decision to work with lower caste artisans faced resistance, but he pressed on.
See, at the beginning, my father started to focus on women because he found them more disciplined, and it just made business sense to work with women. I think he didn't start the business by saying that I want to empower them. He said that, I want to make a business out of it, but I want to train them to world class levels. The word that he likes to use the most is bringing dignity back to them.
The Mughal Emperor Akbar is believed to have introduced carpet weaving to India by bringing Persian weavers and pattern painters to the country. In addition to Jaipur, major carpet weaving centers in the country include Agra, Bikaner, Srinagar, Bhadohi, and Gwalior. India is among the world's largest exporters of handmade carpets. Before founding Jaipur Rugs in the 1990s, Chaudhary, who is 71, spent years in Gujarat, mobilizing thousands of tribal artisans to take up weaving. The company has eliminated middlemen and supplies raw materials directly to weavers' homes. Looms are set up in homes and community centers where artisans receive training, materials, and designs. Weavers earn an average of Rs 18,000 to Rs 22,000 per month. The company employs over 40,000 home-based artisans across 600 villages, 80% of whom are women. Jaipur Rugs' grassroots to global supply chain has earned it international recognition, including praise from management thinker C.K. Prahalad. Experts and conservationists applaud Jaipur Rugs' work, but believe it can do more to strengthen the global identity of Indian carpets.
It's wonderful that Jaipur Rugs is engaging and is working with women weavers, because it allows them not just dignity, but it also allows them economic empowerment. And given that a lot of enterprises and factories typically would engage male weavers, the scale of their business is also, I think, great, because it allows a continuum of work. However, one does feel that it would be wonderful if they could also think in terms of creating an identity for Indian carpets, because unfortunately, while it's easier to scale up the business and production, maybe they might be the largest producers. But in terms of an identity for Indian carpets, that seems to be lacking globally.
Until 2016, Jaipur Rugs focused on exports, with showrooms in Milan, London, Singapore, and Atlanta. Over the last decade, it has turned its attention to India and now operates around 8 monobrand stores nationwide. Yogesh Chaudhary expects the Indian market to contribute about 50% of the company's business in the coming years. And with Shyam Ahuja, the company wants to turn the spotlight back on an iconic Indian brand.
I always say that, we've not had enough confidence to take a lot of the Indian brands globally. And that's what we're trying to do at Jaipur Rugs. And I thought this is another opportunity to kind of take another Indian brand and put it at the global stage, which it already was, and, kind of just bringing it back.